What's up, creeps? It's Jason, aka the Pope of Pain, and I'm here for another. What is this thing? A Creepcast?
Crip Cut.
Crip Cut. Hey, that's JDK.
How
you guys know him, man. We were going to do this yesterday, but fuck, the guy didn't like brandish a gun on me on the way to work.
You almost died yesterday.
How about you know what? It was kind of cute.
Not so much the gun, but just the traffic.
Yeah, driving. To make a long story short, because I just said that, and motherfuckers going to come ask me before it. Wait, what the hell happened, right? Heading into work, going like 55 down the 3-lane road.
Yeah.
Dude locks up. Is saying, luckily I wasn't like, fuck, usually I'm in La La Land, you know, or whatever. And I look, I'm like, shit, I hit my brakes. I went like sideways. And I'm like, holy shit, cars behind me skidding. I'm like, what is going on? And all of a sudden I see a little dog right in front, right? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, okay. And which is fine, I guess, all right? But, look, I love dogs. But I don't love like a 10-car pileup either.
This could have been the Pet Cemetery sequel.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like 1 inch away from this dude's truck. The dude gets out of the truck and like blocking all traffic, tries to coax a dog. And I'm like, hey, I beat the horn. And then he pulls up his shirt. And there's a gun. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you know? I was like, he was like about 130 pounds.
Yeah.
Right? It was kind of cute. I ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, think about this, dude. I'm not a stranger to this. I'm kind of in my element right here. So anyway, so that, whatever, man. I just wasn't in the mood to have a jolly good time with a kid in the work. So
we will this morning, though.
Yes, we're back.
Memorial Day weekend fun.
I love gunfights. Okay. Hey, this is our horror hot takes.
Yeah, and as if we couldn't be more negative. Here we go, right?
I know everybody thinks we're haters. We're not haters, man. We're here to spread the truth.
Yeah,
all right?
Maybe there'll be some positives throughout.
Yeah, it may be, right? And like I said, when we kind of bust some balls on some stuff or whatever, it's because we're not yes men, right? We just throw it how we like it, man. This is how it is. You like it, you don't like it. One thing I've learned, man, you know what? You ever want to be free in life?
Yeah.
Like 1,000% free, where
I do.
you wake up and you're just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It is that. Don't give a fuck what people think about you, right? I do it every day. I'm like, this is great. Anyway.
Hey, do more of what makes you happy.
Here we go.
You know what I mean?
So, all right. So we did 4 horror hot takes a piece, right?
Yeah.
And then you got some questions.
A couple questions
from our awesome fucking listeners out there, all 4 of them. I think we gained another one, 5.
Oh, nice, dude. There we are. We're on the way up.
I'm checking the analytics. I ain't gonna lie.
I do want to ask, did you have a difficult time narrowing it down? I had like 80 hot takes.
Oh, yes. There's a lot, man. But
okay.
I think we can nail this down. I think we can do this and do it in less than a half an hour.
Okay.
Let's go.
Challenge accepted.
All right. What's our first one?
Do you want me to kick this off?
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
The first one that just jumped out at me.
Yes.
My Bloody Valentine is the greatest horror slasher to ever be produced.
What?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So,
this is definitely going to ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, has there been a million amazing slashers? Of course, we love them all. We're not even. This is actually, I take a positive. Okay, because I'm not hating on any of those.
Right.
It's less about the others and more about My Bloody Valentine.
Yes, I agree.
And that movie has everything I love about slasher movies.
God damn.
You have, in my opinion, the coolest looking horror slasher villain icon, whatever.
The greatest look, I think. You know what I'm saying?
It is like terrifying to me.
Yeah.
I was never afraid of Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers or Jason. Harry Warden would I could see that dude existing in a mine somewhere.
And they did such a good job because, like, you look at a lot of, especially modern day slashers, we have to go over the fucking top, right? We gotta give him some, weird pigskin face.
Sure.
He's 19,000 pounds and he's 6'9". It's like, okay, let's bring it down to reality.
Sure.
Harry Warden, I do is lean, mean. What chopping machine? Maybe I don't know. What
I like that. That was a nice promo.
Thank you. Yeah,
I like that. But yeah, this was a no-brainer for me. I love this movie. There's not a point throughout the year. Forget Valentine's Day. That's obvious.
Right.
I could watch this shit on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah.
Just fine.
Yeah.
It's everything I love. You get the triple Bs too in this.
Boy, let me tell you.
And by the way, if you even said the remake, that's still part of this.
Fucking sign me up.
This take. I still think the remake's the greatest.
It
thing
was
in the
amazing.
world too.
But I do have a complaint.
Okay.
Right now, right? Jesus, man. What kind of world do we live in? Because I saw a little news snippet the other day, right?
Oh.
And once again, me and you fly this flag like crazy,
Big
right?
time.
But then Blumhouse, they said they're coming out with, they're going to redo My Bloody Valentine or continue the series. the fuck you are.
It doesn't
How do I
matter.
stop this?
Yeah, please.
How do I stop this? Is
No.
there a petition? What are those things? Change.org.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I
Let's
like
fucking do it right now.
Let's be those people sitting outside of bookshops. Everybody thinks it's about voting. It's like, no, we're just trying to prevent My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah, falling into Blumhouse's
Yeah.
hands. Because you know what's going to happen. They got the coal mining aspect. So there's going to be some climate change fucking spin to this that we don't fucking need in a slasher.
Yeah, they're
I'm
gonna
just throwing
take,
it out there, right?
The Happening.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
movie, The Happening, and
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
smash this into the My
So-
Bloody Valentine world. Don't do it.
Nope.
But yeah,
That's a big negative right there.
My
So
Bloody Valentine, favorite slasher ever.
great. That's a good take, by the way. That's a really good. That's a hot take.
And it's
Yes,
not
mate.
disrespect. Like, I'm not shitting on others. So hey,
No.
it's a positive.
No, it's actually really fucking good. All right, and if you haven't seen it, well, that kind of leads me to my next fucking point.
Okay,
Let me just
there we
get
go.
into
All right,
this,
let's
right?
go.
All right, guys. Ooh, I don't even know how to say this, but do not wear the band shirt if you haven't listened to the band.
Thank
Okay,
you.
that's a take I gotta get, and I know you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Jason? But I
Well,
see it a lot, man.
yeah.
I see Cannibal Holocaust shirts a lot, and we're like, oh, hell yeah, that's a crazy one. Oh, I haven't seen it. Oh, okay. Not a big deal. Creature from the Black Lagoon, or mainly almost all the Universal monsters. Everybody loves to wear some Frankie stuff, some Bride stuff, which is great. But then I try to talk to them about the movie, and they're like, oh, nah, I haven't got around to it. And I'm like, are you what? Are you
Yeah.
fucking crazy? So I'm not gatekeeping or anything, but I'm just saying, man, like if you're gonna rep that brand,
Right.
that killer, that monster, fucking take an hour and watch the damn movie, right?
I'm with you.
Come on.
We
man.
had this moment at the counter a few times, and it's not to disparage anybody here,
No,
but
man.
if you have a Ghostface sleeve, maybe watch Scream. You
Okay,
know?
well that was a real case,
That's-
man.
that's
We
an
had
actual incident.
it was we won't go who or
Yeah.
what or whatever, but they had like a sleeve of Ghostface. I'm talking not a shirt sleeve. I'm
Okay.
talking a tattoo sleeve.
Right.
And we're like, oh shit, you're a hardcore fan. This
Right.
is awesome. And this person said, oh, I've never seen it. I'll get around to it. What?
Yeah, she's
you
in my-
literally just inked your whole body with Ghostface. So.
Yeah, my boyfriend thinks I should watch it.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
Anyway, so that's my hot take. No, my first hot take.
I love that.
Okay.
And even applied to music growing up, I hated that.
Yeah.
You see a friend, you're like, holy shit, I love that band.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's
I
just
blame
the
Hot
shit.
Topic.
Yeah, of course.
It's whatever.
Right.
I'm old. Fuck you. All right. No, don't fuck. I'm just kidding. You guys are awesome. Man.
Very awesome. Thanks, all five of you, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, moving on. I'm
Yes.
going to have, Phantasm. The most, hear me out here, okay?
Okay.
Is the most entertaining horror franchise, okay? I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's the baddest,
Yeah.
none of this shit. I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's the most entertaining.
Okay.
When I want to have some mindless fun on our days off,
Dude.
I'm going to throw on like part 4 maybe, part 3. I don't know, dude.
3, I would go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, either one. Yeah. Right.
3 and 4 are just so ridiculous. I love it.
They-
3 might be my favorite, to be honest.
You got skullets. That's the bald mullets.
Yep.
Right. You got flying balls, and I'm not talking about 1 or 2. We're talking like gangbang balls.
An
man.
army of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right. We got a lot. You got a lot of hot people.
A lot of
right?
hot people.
I don't say men and women. I don't want to disperse. I don't. Look, whatever you're into. Right.
And what's the best part of it all, Jason? Who do you get?
Reggie.
Reggie.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Reggie Bannister with a 4-banger fucking shotgun, right? And a fucking 71 CUDA.
Right. And that kid in part 3, by the way, who's
Oh,
just-
that fucking. And then
slitting
you have
roads.
and don't forget his counterpart in part 3 was like the Blade knockoff.
yeah.
She was awesome.
I
I
loved
loved
her.
her and almost got laid. Reggie,
so did
was
Reggie.
so close.
He was
Damn
this
it,
close,
man.
buddy.
Yeah. His damn balls.
Damn
Fucking-
tall man.
Yeah, tall man.
Fucking tall man.
Yeah, no, you're right, man. This is okay. I love that you said it's not the best, but it is one of the most entertaining fucking series ever because that is the truth.
Yeah.
I've never been bored in a Phantasm movie.
Never.
Ever.
And the replay value, I don't care how many times I've seen any of the movies in the series, 5 excluding.
Yes.
I can never get enough of it, and
Nah.
I'll just I'll laugh, I'll smile. It's all. And by the way, this
Yeah.
this movie has some genuinely creepy moments. I'm not
Oh,
saying
for sure.
like scary moments, but like, dude, there's some shit in here, like whether it's him coming out of a coffin in the wall or the graveyard on the bed.
Bro.
Like, it's some pretty
Yeah.
terrifying shit.
Yeah, okay.
So most entertaining franchise. for
So
me.
far, I'm two for two in your fucking hot takes.
I'll
here,
disappoint
man.
you at some point.
Okay, yeah,
Don't
thank
worry.
God. All right. Okay, let's go. My next hot take. All right. Look, just because you put the Mount Rushmore of all horror icons in the movie, I'm talking actors and actresses, right? Like you put Robert Englund, fucking Felissa, you put everybody in one big movie, right? This is the what is it? What is this wrestling thing when they all get in the ring at once?
Oh, Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble
Yeah.
of horror icons. Does not make it a fucking good movie. I hate
Yeah.
to tell you this. This recipe is actually 90% of the time, it's a fucking disaster.
We kind of were talking about this a little bit, right? We're going through the list, and we're like, they're all bad movies.
There's not a good one, and I think a new one's coming out. It's called Stream. Yeah, and it's from the Terrifier guys, right?
Yep.
And once again, I could be wrong. I have not seen this movie, but I'm going with historical data here, right?
Right.
And it's probably going to suck because it's got like a Candyman in it, or
Tony Todd.
Tony Todd. It's got all. They got like a lineup like we got 10 horror celebrities, and I'm like. That doesn't mean shit. I rather give me no names that are just fucking awesome.
It's about substance.
Yeah.
You need chemistry in a movie.
And here's my thing too, right? Like every time I see Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund, I think of Freddy Krueger, right?
Course.
And I'm talking about like, look, this doesn't have to happen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These people have been typecasted a lot, all right? And whatever, it is what it is. It's not their fault, They did a really fucking good job back in the 80s.
100%.
And every time I say that, look, anything Robert Englund's been in besides Nightmare on Elm Street, I just think that you need to be back in Nightmare on Elm Street.
It doesn't work for me. Yeah. I'm immediately like kind of out of it. Like Funhouse Massacre. I just recently watched that movie, and it's like he's like playing this weird role. I don't know. It doesn't work. I'm immediately checking out.
Yeah, it just seems like it's a weak cash grab, and then you don't actually grab any cash.
You're right. You just grab an L. I'm with you. Oddly enough, again here on these two.
There we go, man.
I think I'm going to get into the disappointment.
Oh, good. I'm excited.
Right here, okay. This one most likely.
Okay.
Exorcist 3 is a superior movie than Exorcist 1. The original, the 1973 cult classic.
Well, this is when we get into a bad take.
Exorcist. Exorcist 3, to me, is the epitome of a perfect movie.
Okay.
George C. Scott.
Yeah, Scott.
He likes to yell a lot.
Yes.
By the way, he's like the Loomis of.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
He's the Loomis of the Exorcist series.
He
right?
really is. Like he's miserable motherfucker.
He is.
But dude, this movie is everything. Is it a straight up horror movie? No. Okay, this movie's got the thriller, true crime elements to it, whatever. But there's definitely a horror to it. In my opinion, it's got some of the scariest jump scares I've ever seen in a horror movie.
Yes, and yes on that. Yes, it definitely has. They had jump scares even to the day, and I'm like, I know it's coming. I know it's. God damn it got me.
It's the sound effects, right? Like the sound design of this movie. Ooh, it's so good.
Yeah.
But I will say, just as a movie. In a vacuum,
yes,
a superior movie than the first Exorcist. Which, by the way, I watched it again for the anniversary last year. I'm sorry, I just have to. In the theater, I'm watching this. I'm like, are we fucking? This is what people were throwing up. This is what people like. Do I like The Exorcist? I do. I really do. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I was bored.
Okay, all right.
I was a little bored.
Now I disagree. I like Exorcist 3. I think it shouldn't have even called it Exorcist 3, right?
Legion.
I think Legion, or call it something cool.
Yeah.
George C. Scott, fuck the world, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to think, right?
Take my money.
That's the alternate title. I don't know if you guys knew that. Just look it up on IMDb.
I'm all in.
But yeah, well, that's we all got opinions.
Yeah.
And yours suck because no fucking way this is better than the original Exorcist.
You think?
You know what, guys? Put it in the comments below, right there.
Oh yeah,
let's
hear
it right now. Let's beat up Justin today,
Light it up.
right? Everybody loves this guy. Let's just set him straight.
There's a lot of E3 supporters. That's right, E3. It's
wow,
there's a lot of E3 supporters.
Okay.
Let them. I want that ringing in the comments.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, I don't know. Could you follow that up? Are you about to get me upset
I'm
now too?
going to follow. This is definitely a great take. There's no one's going to ever say this is a bad one, right? But there has not ever been a good Mothman movie.
Oh, I can't argue that.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got like the Prophecies. They got the Mothman Chronicles. They got the Mothman Goes to College. They got all this shit, right?
Right.
But here's what I'm getting at, right? Mothman is probably, I would say, and everybody's gonna say Bigfoot or whatever, but I think he's the number one cryptid today, right?
By far.
I think when we do a voting poll and everybody's just seeing what people buy.
Jason, the fact that West Virginia could bring in tourists suggests to me that the Mothman's doing something
That's fucking,
that the other cryptids
we're trying
aren't.
to ride this wave, baby.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. So, but what we need is, I'm talking a hardcore fuck you in your face type of fucking movie, right? Sorry, kids. I should have said that. That was very mad or very bad to say. But I'm talking just something just like Pumpkinhead, right? I'm talking Mothman rips bodies apart, right? Because I know Mothman is supposed to be a beacon of the future, right?
Sure.
Or something bad looming. Once again, the Silver Bridge went down. We saw him right before. They saw him right before Chernobyl.
Yep.
I don't know how the fuck he got to Ukraine or whatever. That's some wing power right there, right?
It is.
Okay.
He was
but
tired.
that's great. I don't give a shit. He's not a beacon of omen. I want him eating faces, dude.
Yeah.
I want them red eyes just tearing bodies apart, man.
Right.
Blood Red West Virginia. I might even name it that, okay?
Actually, that's a pretty cool title.
Fuck,
Blood
dude,
Red,
right?
West Virginia.
Or something like that, right? Look, we're working on that. But someone give me this.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Not to put you on the spot.
Yes.
Who would direct this movie?
Okay.
Like, do you have a guy in mind that?
Yeah, no, and that's something that we'd have to go like hardcore. But look, I would even fucking get, I don't know who does a good monster. I was going to say like an Eli Roth or something like that, right? But he's,
Sure.
because he's impressed me lately, right?
Right.
But then I feel like I put my hands on a guy that's let me down a lot of times too. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? So,
But what if you had Rick Baker doing the design of the
oh
Mothman,
my
right?
God, dude.
And like you pair Rick Baker with like a like the maybe like a James Wan. Maybe James
Oh
Wan
my
comes in
God. Yes.
to direct the Mothman
Yeah,
movie.
I'll do Raimi if you want me to.
Raimi
You know
would
what I'm
be
saying? I
savage.
think
The blood would be
anything.
flowing.
Yeah, I mean, here's my problem. Don't give me like I like that what's that guy's name? The Guillermo del Toro dude.
Guillermo.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't. My Spanish is a little off today, right? But he is like a slow burner, right? He does good movies, but fuck, dude, you gotta make sure you're caffeinated. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because you're gonna fall asleep. Don't want him. I know he does great. He did great on Antlers. He did great in a lot of movies.
Loved
but
Antlers.
too slow.
Yeah.
I want like
Vicious.
before the title sequence, there needs to be someone ripped in half. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
dude.
And flying away with like just like their half their body, right? And it's just
apart.
like boom, title card, fucking Mothman. That's what we're gonna call
Blood
it.
red fucking.
I love
Okay.
like, fucking Mothman, Blood Red, West Virginia.
I like it's like a semicolon thing.
Yeah,
Blood red, West
yeah.
Virginia.
And okay. So anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, don't give me this prophecy shit. Don't give me this Mothman. I don't want any psychological bullshit. I want
love it.
gore. I want hardcore Mothman.
One of the coolest title cards that you want to see
Yeah.
would be the Mothman just rising up.
Yeah,
right?
like running away with a body that has like entrails and and then the
Yeah.
fucking boom,
gut spill and
fucking Mothman.
fucking
Okay,
Mothman. I love that too.
all right. What's your last hot take?
Okay, I need to preface this last one with the fact that I do like Poltergeist.
Okay.
Okay, I
Oh,
don't want to give you a
Jesus.
fucking heart attack here. I love Poltergeist. Some of my favorite movies.
Okay,
I love James Wan so much. I think James Wan would make a better Poltergeist movie than Spielberg/Hooper.
damn.
Think about this for a second.
Okay.
That movie's iconic. You have our boy Coach. Hayden Fox.
Hayden Fox.
Hayden Fox.
I don't think that's his real
Craig
name.
T. Nelson.
Craig T. Nelson. Horror Daddy.
Horror
is what
Daddy.
They call him. If you guys watch our Drag Us to Hell podcast,
Right. We all love Poltergeist. This
we
is
fucking
not.
love Poltergeist.
I believe in James Wan so much. I think he would make the next generation's
Okay.
Poltergeist, but better. Even better.
You know what?
Think about this.
I am.
Okay. This guy does that whole ghost story, spook show
Oh,
shit better
yeah.
than anybody, man.
Yeah.
And I think this guy's got the ability because he showed us he could terrify us without
Yeah.
killing nobody.
Yeah.
No crazy blood. And what did Poltergeist do? If they made a PG movie
They did.
that absolutely destroyed people.
Terrified,
Literally
yeah.
destroyed people.
I just stuttered. I went terrified.
Because
Wow.
it absolutely terrified the
Wow.
shit out of me,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So I think James Wan has already shown us throughout several of his movies that he could do this without any blood spill. He just has great stories.
Right.
And I think he's literally, no pun intended here, conjured up some really terrific movies before to back me up here. And I think he would make the next best Poltergeist movie.
3 words. Take my fucking money.
Hi, Jason.
That's
Take
4
my
words.
fucking-
All right, I told you I'm from West Virginia. So anyway, whatever, man. Hell yes.
Do you
dude.
believe in him?
I 1,000% believe in him. That is the only way because I know they remaked it. We just forget that.
Yeah, forget that shit.
But it is the only way I will be behind. I will back this. Give me an Indiegogo.
Yeah.
I like fucking James Wan needs money. But anyway, right? I don't care. I just want to give me a T-shirt then. All right.
You know what the beautiful thing about
Uh-huh.
this is, and this is where we win as horror fans. We get a James Wan Poltergeist movie,
Yeah.
and then as James Wan does, he hits it and he quits it. So you're not going to get no crazy follow-ups.
guy.
Like he's just going to leave it be.
Yes.
And somebody else will
Yeah.
take it and destroy it, but whatever.
Oh.
James Wan, next best Poltergeist movie. I want it. I need it.
That's a fucking A+. That's a slam shut, slap the table.
When you talk remakes, that's one that no one thinks needs one, right? It's perfect. It's,
Right.
it's literally, what do you do with Poltergeist?
But they're gonna remake it.
But they're going to do it anyways.
Right.
And I would
Blumhouse,
love
probably.
James Wan. Right. Or maybe, you know what? James Wan working with like a Mike Flanagan.
Oh.
Who, whether you liked Haunting a Hill House or not, the guy showed you what he could do with the whole
100%,
the whole
yeah.
thing. So if you could get those
Wow.
two guys to work together, come on, man.
Okay.
I want to see
I'm
it.
here for that. I'm 1,000. I think you guys will be too, right? Even the James Wan haters, which
A lot.
we know who you are, Wolf Tummy.
Yeah, Franco.
Jeez. Anyway,
I
all
feel
right.
like a lot of people, but go on, carry
Okay,
on.
I like. All right,
Cap us off.
Look, I'm just going to jump on top, and this is a statement. This is not a debate.
Okay.
Okay. So for anybody out there who wants to throw it in the comments that disagrees with me, save your fingers from typing, my friends. All
I
right.
can't wait.
Because there is no better horror actor than Tom Atkins.
Oh, okay.
Every movie could benefit from having Tom Atkins in it. Even when he's 97 years old right now,
He is
just
97.
put him in the credits, right? The opening credits, title sequence, and don't worry about it. Your movie will be a slam dunk hit. 9 out of 10 stars. Siskel and Ebert. I think Siskel's dead, but Ebert or one of
Arky.
those two will be like eating popcorn, going shit, yeah, right? Fucking thrill me, right?
Oh yeah, thrill
Yeah,
me.
this guy just has it, man. And there's a role for him no matter what. Evil Dead. Jason, why would you put Tom Atkins in the Cabin in the Woods, right? Before you get to the Cabin in the Woods, there's Tom Atkins.
Yeah, to sell more tickets.
Telling you, like, you're fucked.
Yeah,
okay?
right.
Whatever you guys do, don't read a book in a basement. And be like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, he kind of, like, hits on the girls or something. I don't know,
But then
right?
you'd have like the bro that would be like, "Why, bud?" or something. Tom would just be, "I'm not fucking around," pal," or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right?
And everybody would pop.
You imagine, like, so even already dark, you imagine Tom Atkins, Klaatu, Verada, takes a cigarette hit.
What is this shit?
Nick 2, motherfucker, right?
Exactly.
The guy is just so cool, man.
He's so cool, dude.
Yeah. So I don't think there's the wide range of horror actors: Patrick Wilson, Bruce fucking Campbell, all these guys. No.
Yeah.
Tom Atkins is the guy. Takes it home.
If you want people to read more books, listen to more books today.
Yes.
Have Tom Atkins do audiobooks.
Oh my
dude.
God,
Can
read
you
it.
Read this book to me. I would read every Stephen King book.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. The Shining.
Yeah.
I got good news and bad news. Fucking red rum.
Motherfucker. Right?
So good, dude.
At the end of chapter 1, it'd like literally say cigarette break asterisk. Like,
Yes,
you know what I
dude.
mean?
God, that guy's good, man.
I'm with you, dude. This is rare. Okay,
Yeah.
all 4 of your points I agree with.
This is amazing.
it's
Like, we're
shocking.
coming around right here. Like, this is good.
Maybe you had that life or death experience yesterday
Oh,
in the traffic,
yeah.
and maybe you
Oh
just
God, if that was a life or death experience, I'm fucked, man. 'Cause
Missing-
That was weak ass shit. All
yeah,
right.
and not even the guy, just the traffic. As
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
Arizona.
that was scary.
I'm
yeah.
talking the fucking swerving in the middle of 50
I got
mile
new
an hour
tires
traffic.
too. Come on, man. I'm like, I got now I tread
You
wall.
said that shit locked up.
I did. I went sideways almost,
Jesus.
man. That's pretty rad.
All right.
Okay.
We
All
got
right,
questions.
We got some questions. Let's go.
We got 4 today, okay?
Oh,
we'll rip right
shit.
through these. Well, 2 come from the same person. There were 2 really good questions. So, at
Yes.
Britain the Great, we'll address those first.
Oh, Brittany, great. I love him.
1, rate these clowns' makeup. Okay.
Rape these clowns? That's horrifying.
1, 2, and 3, right?
Rate.
Rate.
Jesus.
Not
Okay.
rape.
That's why I
Rate.
was like, look, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm
There-
into Tom Atkins.
There goes our monetization. of-
Oh shit! Yeah, we got demonetized last movie or last show we did.
Last show, yeah.
Fuck.
And,
Oh, well.
and there goes again.
that's punk rock.
We'll
All
get
right.
him on Monday. Pennywise, Art the Clown, and Captain Spaulding. Okay.
Oh,
So-
let me go first.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I had to think.
Dramatic
I'm
pause.
going Spalding first. And the reason I like Spalding, because like these are actually all 3 have great makeup.
They do.
I'm going to throw those out, right?
They do.
Spalding first because I like Spalding because it's like handmade, right? It's fucking a dude in the mirror eating a chicken bone, right? And whatever. And it just looks cool. It looks carny, right?
Very carny.
Yeah, and I'm I'm my carnies, right? I love them. They got small hands, right? I love that shit, right? So yeah, I would put Spalding first.
Okay.
Oh fuck, this is tough. Art. I actually like the black and white on Art, right? Done really well. Sharp points, right? And even then, I'll go Pennywise in the third, right? But both of them, you look at those guys, and the reason they're scary because they got sharp pointed makeup. And I think it's like a clown. I think I said this before, like a clown law. You can't do sharp makeup. You got to do rounded. You know what I'm saying? Because it's sharp makes you scary. So what the fuck do? We make everything sharp and scary, right? So yeah, I would go Spalding, Art, then Pennywise. What about you?
I like it. Everybody thinks we hate Art. We don't.
No.
I love Art's makeup. I think he's got one of the coolest looks out of every horror villain. I'm Art number 1. Again, it's a very simplistic.
Sure.
But that sharp pointed black that he has, it's just horrifying to me.
It is.
Like it. Nope. Captain Spaulding number 2, like you said, it looks like something I could go into the bathroom and just doll myself up for and go out on Halloween night.
Yeah, and then go kill people.
And go kill people. But yeah, his makeup's great. And Pennywise, I'm not an It fan at all.
Right.
But I love the look. I don't care if it's Tim Curry or if it's Skarsgård. I really don't.
I'm right
think
with you.
They're both fantastic.
They got that 5 head going. I really like that, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's a dome.
That dome. And it's pretty fucking scary. So, okay, good question. That's a good question.
Swings. I like it. It's not one we gotten before. And paired with that question is the last movie you saw or TV show you saw that genuinely scared you. I'll take this one really quick. I think, not in the traditional sense of scared.
Okay.
And I don't think, we've talked about this before. I don't want to sound like all tough guy shit here. Nothing genuinely is like scaring us today as far as like I can't fucking sleep.
Yeah.
But there is one thing, and that was Infested, which we just recently saw, that since we finished that movie, out of my peripheral vision, I'm always seeing shit move now. Like if I'm in the bathroom taking a leak, whatever, and I'm just going, I'm like, fuck was that?
Especially bathrooms.
Especially bathrooms. Or maybe I feel my hair like a little itch, and I'm like, what the fuck? So it's gotten in my head a little bit. So, and not in the traditional sense, like I said, but that movie fucking definitely terrified me.
Yeah, and it it creeped me out so much, but I'm cursed. You know, like growing up, man, I would get scared from movies like crazy. But the older I get, and this is something you guys, the older you're gonna get, the youngins out there are gonna be like, what? You know, fuck, no way. But I promise you, you get desensitized so damn much. Nothing scares me. I'm cursed. I want to be scared. I want to be terrified. I want to be under a blanket, right? And have Justin over there hugging me, going, "It's okay, Jason.
It's all right, buddy.
You know, rocking me back and forth. Just go to sleep." And then you put chloroform in my face. Now I'm sorry. Wait, sorry. I got, went out a little deep on that. But you know what I'm saying? I just don't. I mean, I get creeped out. But I am hunting for that thing to scare me now these days. And I think that I'm 50, right? Right. So the many years have just dulled me out a little bit, right? I'm just kind of dull, man. So I wish I'm on an everlasting hunt. Maybe I'll find it on my deathbed, right?
Throw some recommendations.
Which could have been yesterday, by the way. Shit. That didn't even scare me. I'm just like, Jesus. I was more annoyed. Like, what are you doing? All right. So I'm on this quest.
I want recommendations in the comments about
man.
What should we watch that'll terrify us.
Yeah. Put it with your scariest. Give me your scariest best right underneath the comments here. Right underneath our fucking ugly faces, and let us know. Let us know what Jason. I got something for you, and you're gonna be fucking just done.
I want to watch these.
I'm here for that.
So let's go.
Okay.
Next question coming in from our friends Bob and Dino. We love Bob and Dino. You all know Bob and Dino.
Dino, that's our mascot name. That's amazing.
We don't even need to describe Bob and Dino anymore. You all know them.
We had to actually show with Dino. He was great. It was a birthday show. That was great.
And this is more of a statement than question. So basically, long story short, Bob says a lot of horror remakes. They're usually good movies that are remade, right?
Yes.
And we see that all the time.
Sure.
It's Friday the 13th, Texas.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Basically, is there an okay movie that you've seen that that deserves a remake? Like a movie that you thought it wasn't good, it had potential though, and I think with the right director, the right circumstance, this movie could be a hit. I like this question a lot, right?
It's actually a very thought-provoking question.
I like
that.
Thought-provoking.
Yes. I looked that up in my dictionary
That's
before
good.
I came here. Yes.
There's a couple that come to mind immediately for me.
Okay.
One that jumps out, I think, is Tourist Trap. I think this movie, with an edit and with a little bit more beef and substance, I think this movie has potential for nightmare fuel all day.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
1,000% agree with this.
Fun movie. I'm not a fan of the movie right now.
Yeah. It fell victim, like the mannequins were horrifying.
Fucking
horrifying.
Yeah.
It fell victim to 70s editing.
Yeah.
You know, like really slow fucking editing.
It's slow.
And soft focus, like we're in a porn, right? You know, whatever.
Right.
So,
but it looked cool, right?
And it was terrifying.
I'd like to see that, and one more, The Funhouse. I think The Funhouse is a good
Toby
movie.
Uber.
Yeah,
wow,
right?
Doing Toby shit.
It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I like this movie. I think though, again, this movie is so forgotten about.
Sure.
This movie I would like to see remade more for the fact that it needs to get shown to the mainstream audiences, because I can't tell you how many times I ask people at the counter and this and that, and like no one knows The Funhouse. And
no, you're right.
It's wild to me. Like this movie is a really good movie.
Yeah.
But I do think, just like My Bloody Valentine was a good movie, I think with the right person and the right circumstance, The Funhouse could be even better.
Yeah. No, look, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. And why has no one redone that?
It's crazy to me.
Bloomhouse, like.
I know. Don't do Gunther dirty.
So.
What would you?
Okay, I would say. I got two. First one, Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It was like okay, right? It was okay. It was a different take on Halloween, which I love that someone did something a little bit different, right?
Halloween Ends.
It was very. We're not gonna go there.
Okay.
And then of course he fucks up in part 2. But anyway, his first one, it had potential, right? It was very Devil's Reject-y feely, fucking
right.
House 1,000 Corpses, which I kind of did it, but it just missed a little bit for me, right? I think, let's redo that. Let's go through and study all the fuck ups. And then redo that and give me another Halloween. Because I don't know where we're going now. Where are we going?
I don't know, dude.
Last time I checked, Michael was in a fucking trash compactor.
Fed through a fucking trash compactor.
I don't know how you recover from that. That's pretty hard, man.
They'll do Halloween H2O. It was the wrong guy.
There you go.
It was the wrong dude.
Yeah, jokes on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Right? It was fucking...
Ben Schramer's cousin.
It was fucking Ben Schramer's cousin. Son of a bitch. So, yeah, give me another one. I'm not saying Rob needs to do this, because that means Sherry's got to be in it, which I'm an anti-Sherry, right? Forever, right? And I'll wear that T-shirt with pride. But whatever. We'll find somebody else. But give me one of those little rednecky fucking Halloweens. I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Where was it at? Like Illinois?
Yeah.
You guys been to Illinois? that place is a fucking dump.
It's a
okay,
dumpster
sorry.
fire, dude. It is. It is.
Respect
Hey.
to you guys in Illinois right now. I mean, I really
Right.
like. Look, whatever. Look at my state. Okay, but there's some rednecks there.
Oh yeah.
So there's some wild motherfuckers there, man. So as Dino would say. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, okay. So and then my last one is because this one got a really bad shake, man. This one is, but give me the redo Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, the 2010 got once again.
Yeah.
That was doomed to start because they put Freddy
Yeah.
as a fucking child diddler again, right?
Yeah,
A pedophile.
Big emphasis on that.
Horrifying, dude. You know, look. I mean, everybody likes Freddy, right?
Sure.
I mean, he's a likable killer. You know,
is.
I know that's a weird thing to say.
He's got charisma out the yin.
Right,
yang,
you know, I
buddy.
mean, people, it's a big fandoms on him, but then you wouldn't even give this a fucking chance because how do you like a pedophile? You don't, right?
don't,
I mean,
you
it's
don't.
just fucking case slam shut, right?
Agreed.
So get rid of that. Give them the same respect. I'm not saying Jackie or Haley has to come back, right? You can find
Yeah.
someone else or whatever.
I love everything you're saying. I think Jackie Earl Haley
Yeah.
should come back.
Okay.
Because I thought that dude got a raw deal. Like you said,
He got a
he
horrible
was
deal.
victim to a terrible writer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
terrible writing.
Yeah.
And I think again, first thing you do is you hire a good writer for this movie, right?
Thank you.
And give that guy another crack because as you said in earlier shows, it's like one of the most impossible tasks to do is follow up Robert Englund. Like
that's hard, dude.
that's hard. You know what I mean?
Super hard. And he did it though. He said, "Fuck, I'm going to do it."
Right.
And of course like the makeup wasn't as good.
It wasn't.
They just set him up for failure. So
100%.
I like the movie minus the pedophile aspect of it, but take that out.
Yeah.
And then redo this, and then I bet it'll be a win. I
I'm with
bet
you.
it'll be a W, right? Everybody go in with a good damn attitude for once.
I love this, man. Okay, Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I'm on
Yeah.
board.
Okay.
Last question.
Last question.
This is from
then
Shan
yes.
Solo 69.
Hey.
Okay, this is a good question. It's probably one of my favorites we've gotten this year.
Oh wow. Okay.
You have to. Okay, you have to.
I always like how this starts. Okay.
You have to receive a dick pic from a horror villain. Which dick pic are you wanting to see from what horror villain?
I have to. Okay. Jesus.
It's tough, right? You want to see like a
Who
fucking,
gave this question?
Shan Solo 69.
You.
I think that's Shan Solo 69. If I'm
Okay, or
sorry.
whoever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a dick pic from on my phone. Oh, I know this one. Leprechaun.
It'd be
You know
like a-
why? I know I'm weird. I ain't gonna lie, man. I need to see what's under the hood first, right? But
Right.
does it ever freak you out when like little people have full size members?
Yeah,
It's
a
like
little bit.
you lucky bastard, right? I mean,
Right.
because you could have got the short end of the stick, right?
Well, dude, if you
No-
ever-
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you were born like whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it's that's not your fault. It just happens, right?
Right.
But like sometimes everything's proportionate,
Sure.
but then sometimes it's not proportionate.
Right.
I'm not saying I ever watched like little people porn.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Sometimes
anyway,
you're curious.
yeah, right. I'm curious. Anyway, so but when I see that and I see like a I don't know how to say this respectfully, but like, you know what I'm saying? And it's
I
like,
like that.
God damn.
Well, you know
Look
what's
at this guy.
nice? They're a cheat code, dude. You know why?
Oh.
If they're ever tired of standing in a line, they could
Oh,
lean,
like
just
a
lean,
human tripod.
lean a little
Yeah.
forward. You know what I mean? Take the pressure off the feet.
This is the weirdest question ever.
Leprechaun. I'm okay.
I need to see what's happening. What's happening? Or show me the pot of gold, bro.
I want to see the Lucky Charms.
You know what? And I'll probably not delete it.
No.
I'll probably show my friends.
No. Oh, taste the rainbow.
All right. Well, that was embarrassing. Okay. Well, what? Where are you going on this, man?
I gotta be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
There's only one direction I could take this.
Mm-hmm.
I pick Candyman.
Respect.